Hi there, I'm Alessandra Cacciatore, and I am an opera lover. You may be an opera lover too, and want to love it more. Or you may be someone who doesn't really know what all the fuss is about. Since the 16th century, operas have captivated audiences around the globe. Today, I'm going to explain what makes opera singers some of the most talented vocalists in the world. To understand what makes operatic voices so special, we must first understand how we hear sound. When a vocalist sings, vibrations from their vocal folds produce sound waves, and the number of vibrations occurring each second is how our brains determine pitch. Every note we hear is a combination of multiple vibrations. The lowest frequency vibration is called the fundamental, which triggers additional frequencies called overtones. Each overtone breaks down into specific frequencies called harmonics. Opera singers are trained to manipulate these harmonics. The human voice is like virtually every other instrument that produces a harmonic series. The material and size of the instrument will influence the instrument's unique signature. Some instruments have the ability to stand out more than others. You may be wondering why that is. You see, the human ear is most sensitive to notes between 2,000 and 5,000 vibrations per second. So an instrument that can produce notes close to this range is most easily heard. Take an operatic soprano. They can produce notes with fundamental frequencies ranging from 250 to 1,500 vibrations per second. Impressive. Opera singers can also produce higher frequencies by modifying the shape and tension in their vocal folds and vocal tract. Being able to manipulate their frequencies and range of partials is important, because opera singers must be able to sing over an orchestra without using a microphone. Opera singers use many techniques to manipulate their sound, including utilizing vibrato. Vibrato is when a note slightly oscillates in pitch. This sound is much fuller and can soar above the narrow vibratos of non-vocal instruments. Once an opera singer has found the correct partials, they use physical techniques to boost their volume. They expand their lung capacity and use perfect posture to make sure they're getting consistent airflow. Most singers, operatic or non, use similar techniques, but different vocal styles require different things. For example, if an opera singer is preparing for a Wagnerian role, their preparation would be different than if they are preparing for a bel canto role. It is similar to if you were training for a big race. Your training would differ depending on the type of race. A Wagnerian singer would prepare for stamina, and a bel canto singer would prepare for versatility. And this takes time and a lot of skill. Think of opera singers like the Olympic athletes of the vocal world. Opera singers train for decades to create their squillo, which is a very distinctive ringing timbre of high partials. And just like Olympic athletes, fans will come from all over the world to watch an opera singer perform. This is why in the opera world you will hear about great sopranos, great tenors, and so on. You see, many opera fans attend performances to hear a specific voice in a specific role, less often for the plot of the story itself. Opera singers' theaters are also very important for how they sound. Remember, opera singers do not use microphones, so it is important that they are heard within the entire theater. The structure of the theater helps to reflect sound waves off of rigid surfaces toward the audience, and modern theaters employ many other techniques to ensure performers are heard no matter where you sit. Well, there you have it. Whether they are singing a short aria or performing for 3 hours, 6 nights a week, opera singers' dedication to their instrument is what makes them so special. If you want to hear the magic of operatic voices yourself, join us in January for the Pirates of Penzance as we kick off our opera season in Ferguson Hall. Join me next time when I give you a brief history of Gilbert and Sullivan and their slapstick hit, The Pirates of Penzance. Ciao!